Welcome back to Muse on the Mic. I'm Riley.
And I'm Emily. Thanks for joining us on another amazing, spicy episode of Patreon Muse on the Mic. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you're sharing the channel with your friends so they can all subscribe too, and follow us on social media. It's all in the caption below. Head over to our YouTube channel too for all the vanilla episodes. Riley, we've got another hot topic today. What are we talking about?
We're talking about pornography, which we have before, but today we're talking about it in the context of, is it good or is it bad? And we're reacting to an article that was published from The Hill, and we're going to chat about it and see what you think, and we'll see what we think.
Right? Let's see what we think. We'll link the article in the caption below for the people so they can read the article. It's a short, easy read. But this is the debate, right? It's been in the news and, kind of social media talk over the past couple years, I'd say, on this debate. Is porn a problem for society? Is it the thing that's ruining everything else? Is it, changing society? Is it making people addicts and crazy and all the stuff? So
right.
I think it'd be easy to guess where I stand on this one. I think you're on the same boat.
Yeah.
Like, porn is a plus. Porn is good. And I'm a little bit and often bewildered at those that think porn as an entity is the problem. I find it strange. I think there's lots of things people could have problems with, or have consumption issues with. And it doesn't mean you ban beer.
Right.
I mean, somebody needs to go to AA. Like it's not the thing, it's the behavior. So
yeah. Moderation.
I don't know if you want to, right? Like it just, it frustrates me. And I feel like the lingo and the jargon, like words matter, right? And whether it's a, law debate in a Congress or a hearing or some sort of legal setting, whether it's a discussion with your friends over a dinner table, the moral standing is one thing, but the words that are used are really important. I think language matters, adjectives matter, how you describe something, and people really jump quickly to either hyperbole, so extreme words, or they're looking for a blame or a solution. And so I think it's easy to label anyone that watches X amount of porn is a sex addict or is addicted or is, all these like drastic over the top words, which no, first of all, there's not been any studies that porn is inherently harmful. Addictive personalities, addictive consumption of any substance is harmful when it interrupts your regular day-to-day life. If you can't get through a work day without, if you can't get through or be in a healthy relationship without, or if you can't, be honest or functional or sober or, all of these different elements without something is an addiction. But just because you log on to Pornhub, every night before bed doesn't make you an addict, doesn't make you a sex addict, and doesn't make what you're doing harmful whatsoever. People get addicted to lots of things. People are addicted to shopping. Someone goes through a divorce and they throw themselves into their work. Like people get addicted to the gym. There are positive things that you can overconsume as well. And again, it's not that the gym is bad. It's not that shopping or going to work is the problem. It's the overconsumption when it affects your daily balance. If you've not left work for 6 days and people are like, you need a nap and a shower, that's a problem. It has nothing to do with the fact that the guy wants to do a good job, right? And it's nothing to do with the guy that wants to bust a nut. It's if you miss work because you're busy watching porn, that's becoming a problem. And it has nothing to do with moral standing on the, ethical or unethical production of porn. And we could do a whole episode on that topic alone, right? Because the porn industry as its own entity has its own ethics battles all the time between health, various phases over the years, between law, privacy, copyright, AI, the rules about condom use, all kinds of different stuff, right? Has changed over the years, especially with the dawn of the internet in terms of porn. So I think it's important to talk about because there's a lot of people that carry a lot of shame about their porn consumption. And obviously in our world, we're like, shame why.
Well, I mean, just like our masturbation episode, we are on the same page. Whether it's
Okay.
porn or masturbation, both topics kind of go hand in hand.
Hmm.
Um, there is no shame in that. I think, again, talking about, you know, moderation is one thing. I do think there's some negatives that I could speak to that are concerning to me. But it's that would be said in any kind of category. It's not directly related to porn, but I know a concern amongst society is that children, and I get, as parents, we are supposed to moderate what our children watch, and of course most of us do. But
Right.
that's not so easy when your kids are becoming like 14, 15, 6, like, 7 and 8 year olds, we got this. Like, we can control
Right.
every little thing. But at some point, porn is everywhere. So
Hmm.
eventually they do start to see it, and it is healthy. I don't know that that's necessarily bad. It's human nature, and it's a woman in a man's body. But the amount of porn that's out there and all those various categories that we spoke about, is it healthy? Is it giving a proper reality?